Hey, what's going on, you guys? You guys to another one take review. It's your boy Big Dog, and then I got a review for The Devil All the Time, starring Tom Holland, Robert Pattinson. Got a pretty big ensemble cast. You know, Bill Skarsgård, Sebastian Stan, Harry Melling, Eliza Scanlon, Mia Wazowski. No, Wazowski. That name is not going to be pronounced right today. Haley Bennett, Jason Clark. It got a pretty Douglas Hyde. Got a pretty big cast. Get it together. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay, give me a break. This movie was very weird. Quick synopsis: a young man is devoted to protecting his loved ones in a town full of corruption and sinister characters. Yeah, okay. I guess you could say that's what it's about. Listen, this movie is one of those movies you watch, and it's not a good movie to watch. You got like anxiety, or you like rooting for like heroes or something like that, because that's not what this movie is about. This movie is about just honestly, a whole bunch of shitty people and just doing bad things, and bad things happening to people. Okay, because that's all you see through most of this movie. It's just like some people are okay, and then you just like, wow. My biggest thing with movies, and this has always been me, is just like this is personal preference. I'm always the person who like, hey, I need characters who I like, or a character who's gonna get me through the movie who I can root for. A lot of times this movie doesn't necessarily have that, because you have sort of situations where people just try not to be horrible human beings, and just doing really fucked up shit. And for the most part, I was watching the movie, and I just kept pausing it, looking at my phone. You know what I'm saying? I was in and out. I was so in and out of the movie, but it did. I will admit, it hit a stride. Now, one of the highlights for me was Tom Holland. This is not the Tom Holland that we've normally seen in the MCU. I like this Tom Holland because it showed like, hey, this guy can do more. This guy's more of the Spider-Man. Okay, this guy can play this gritty role, because he's not that happy, quirky guy that we see in Spider-Man. No, this is a very serious role, and like, he's been through some stuff. He's scorned by some things that happened to his past. Things happened to both of his parents. You know what I'm saying? Certain situations happen with other people in his life that he care about. He's basically just trying to live. He's just living his life, but certain other things happening around him that are affecting him in major ways, and he's trying to protect the people that he loves the best way he can, and that might lead to certain things that aren't, you know what I'm saying, aren't good. Now, there are other characters around him. I feel like his character probably the only one that's I feel like that's fleshed out. Everybody else around him, it feels like they're playing like cameo roles. And they're just seem like they're all kind of like, I would say, one dimensional, but they have something, they have things that they do, and they just do that. You know what I'm saying? They don't really do anything outside of what the story calls for them to do. You know what I'm saying? They're just there for that certain purpose. Robert Pattinson is in it, and like, he's really good, but in such a creepy way. So many different, like, the ensemble is great. You know what I'm saying? The movie starts off with, I think the first probably 30 some odd minutes was with Bill Skarsgård as like your lead character. And he was excellent. You got to see like what he went through in his life. You know what I'm saying? And like, he's the father of Tom Holland's character. You know what I'm saying? But it's so many different things that the groundwork that was laid at the beginning of this film, and then it tends to carry on, because like this whole theme of like church and like the Bible and what Christ would do and things like that. But then you just see every time, even that's even brought up, you see the people who talk about it are doing terrible things, which is kind of weird. I understand it, but it's just kind of like, okay. I don't know. I think it kind of like painted a light on like it's like the church or whatever, or like people who like worship God or whatever, and like, okay, all these, this thing, like, because like every time somebody would mention God, there's a couple pastors or priests, whatever they call them. I call them pastors. No, they call them pastors in here too. But like them, like, you see them, you just like, Like what the hell? And like some people did. There were so many times where I just wanted characters killed, and I don't know if that was a. I feel like that was a movie. The movie did that intentionally, but like there were times where you didn't feel good. You know what I'm saying? Every time you, I was watching. I was just kind of like, I had like, yo, I hope they get stepped on like immediately. You know what I'm saying? With this person, like they was doing some like really messed up stuff in this, and it just honestly bothered me. And I was just like, yeah, I want them dead now. I don't care. I don't care. I need them dead before this movie's over with. Honestly, if you can get them gone within the next 5-10 minutes, that would be great. You know what I'm saying? But I think as the movie progressed, and I think I was crazy. I was an hour and 15 into the movie, and like I said, it started to get more. I kind of see where it was going, and I enjoyed where it was going, and I actually enjoyed where the movie ended. It lands the ending, and the character that I definitely end up like not connecting to, but like, well, I guess you can say connecting to is Tom Holland's character, because he's been through some stuff, and his only thing he really care about is like protecting his family. He gonna do that at any cost. You know what I'm saying? So I enjoyed where the movie went, and that I had a character. I ended up finding a character that I can like that would take me on the ride. I enjoyed it. It just that first. It just made. I don't know if it's. I think it's intentional, most definitely, but I didn't feel comfortable watching the movie. And like I said, some characters to me are just there just to serve the purpose for the story, and they have nothing else to do. You know what I'm saying? It's just, hey, this person here to do this person here to do this, and there's nothing beyond that. Other than like there's Tom Holland's character, and there was another character. There is another character, and I kind of feel like what happened to them was kind of like that's kind of some BS. You know what I'm saying? So, and I thought they were gonna do more with it, but they didn't. So I was kind of disappointed in that. But overall, it's a watch. Can't say it's a good watch. It's I have mixed feelings about it. I really do. That for that reason alone, I think the film in itself is a B plus. But how I feel about it is probably, I mean, not a B plus, a B minus. But as far as like my personal viewing, I would probably give it a C plus. So it's weird. As a film, it's a B minus. But like my personal experience is probably a C plus. Yeah. But check it out though, because I would love to know what everybody else thinks. I thought. Like I said, I think this is a role I think Tom Holland needed, because it was just to get him out that whole, he's only Spider-Man type thing. I'm happy to see him something much more grittier, something much more rough. You know what I'm saying? And I think he definitely shined in it. So I think outside of the MCU, if he like roles like this and other roles, I think he'll be perfectly fine. But like I said, you guys let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the vid. Hope you guys are staying safe out there. And your boy, catch up with y'all later. Peace.